very unfortunate turn of events. I left my wallet in my wife's car, and my wife's in Michigan until like 8 p.m. tonight. So I have no wallet, which definitely changes my plans for today. Because after this, I was gonna bring you all with me to the most aesthetic coffee shop I've ever been to. I'll show some pictures right here that I've taken in the past. But we were gonna sit down and get some coffee, film, take some pictures, and talk a little bit more about some marathon deets, if you will. But with no wallet, there goes a huge piece of ice down my windshield. Wow, I wish you could have seen that. But with no wallet, and I only like 38 miles till empty, I can pretty much just make it back home. I'm not gonna be able to go to Toledo because that's an hour away. So that really sucks. Definitely bummed out. I was like, because she's out of town all day, I was like, this is a perfect day to just do a full day of filming. And I'm still going to, but it just stinks that I can't go there. So I'll bring you with me there in the next video. It's not the end of the world. But what is the end of the world is I have no wallet. And on the way home, I'm like, I'll pick up my groceries for the day, and so we can cook and go through some of our nutrition talk and stuff. But that's not going to happen either. I have no money. So I think she said there's some cash in an envelope on the fridge, so we got as a gift from somebody. So I can still go home, grab that, go back out, get gas with that, and then take the rest of it to the grocery store. But it's just going to be an interesting day, but that's all right. We're going to roll with it and make the most out of it. Right, we got our groceries. Nothing too crazy. Got some protein bars, lemon of course, the best flavor. Picked up some plain organic oatmeal. And then I got some ricotta cheese. I hope this is the right kind because today for breakfast I want to try for the first time lemon ricotta pancakes with like a blueberry sauce on top. So I think I've had them at a restaurant before, but I've never made them myself. So I'm gonna try and see if we can do that. So obviously we got some organic blueberries we're gonna use for the sauce. 1 lemon, I probably should have checked to make sure that I don't need more than one with like the juice and the slices, whatever. I think we're good. Picked up some chicken wings we're gonna put in the air fryer for later. For our coffee here, I found this brand, Orinoco Coffee. It was on sale and is organic. I've had a variation of this before and it was really good. I feel like I'm really weird when it comes to like aesthetic packaging and stuff. Like I didn't want to buy this because I'm like, I don't know, the bag looks kind of dumb. Like I like something more sleek, something more like this, something more photogenic. But honestly, the coffee's just really freaking good. So it's organic, intense, smoky, and sweet French roast. We'll try it because obviously we're gonna have to make coffee here since we're not going to the coffee shop today. So that's kind of our grocery haul. I definitely want to get a shower. I'm just kind of threw on an outfit here after my run, which is kind of gross. But I knew I was gonna go back out and get killed by the rain/snow anyway. So I'm gonna get a shower in real quick and then let's try these lemon ricotta pancakes and see if we can figure it out. My gosh, that is gonna make a lot of pancakes. Okay, our batter is officially complete. It looks pretty good. They said there's supposed to be some clumps in it, but honestly it looks pretty solid and it's very lemony. So let's try this. I hope it works. I need a spatula. Dang it. Other than putting the blueberry sauce on, here's our final product. Look at those bad boys. Not too bad at all. I got the little lemon slice on top. Certainly not gonna be eating that. Might squeeze it over the top of some of these pancakes. But honestly, I don't smell that much lemon and I'm like a tablespoon short. I had no idea for the zesting of a lemon, that would take like 2 or 3 lemons because I'm trying to avoid getting into that white part that's bitter. So it was either Well, I only bought 1 lemon, so there's no options. The option was just work with what you have. But I did find some lemon extract that we had, and I put a tablespoon of that in there. So we'll see if that makes up for it. But we gotta add the blueberry sauce as well. Look at that. Pretty solid, not too bad at all. Let's try them out. The only real con is that I have this much batter left. So we're gonna have to put that in the fridge and make these tomorrow as well, but maybe Sylvia can have some with how much we have left. Yeah, I should have probably halved the recipe, but it was too late. I already started. All right, my friend and I are still hanging out on the couch here. Oh, you all right? But as I'm starting to get tired, I can feel it in my eyes. It's those pancakes, they just like put me out almost. But I'm gonna make a coffee soon, my second coffee of the day, because I didn't get to go to Earth and make something cool. So I'm gonna make something here. We're gonna try the new coffee beans that we got. But I wanted to share one thought that was in my head about staying motivated for training. Because obviously I feel like I'm doing a decent job. And I don't know, maybe it was just like the New Year reset and some good goals that I've set. But if you're struggling with motivation, one of the things I would say is, first of all, if it comes to a marathon or like a race that you're doing, just sign up. Like, don't tell yourself you'll do some training, you'll sign up when it gets closer. Just sign up and pay for it right away. Do it literally right now, because then after you sign up for it, everything that you're doing just feels so much more impactful, and it feels like you have to. Like this morning, if I went out there to run and the roads were as slippery as they were, and I was like, man, I could actually slip and fall, like maybe I shouldn't run, I could probably talk myself out of it. But when you have like a goal set and you've already paid for the marathon and you're gonna be there running, and I'm like documenting this process, so there's that form of accountability, like it just gives you no other option but to just figure it out and do it. And then the other thing is just like write all your stuff down. Like I've been writing down my calories, my protein, a little checkbox to like check that I took my creatine every day, little things like that, to really stay motivated. And it's hard not to when you just like build those habits every day. So I don't know, try that. I think if my friend and I could give you any advice, it would be just sign up for your race today. Do not push it off, even if it's in the summer or the fall. Like just sign up for it, and every workout you do, every run, every recovery day is just going to feel so much more impactful. But speaking of impactful, I need to make another coffee. So let's try out the new coffee beans that we got. I'm really excited to see how those are, and I'll give my review of them. And then after our coffee, we are going to edit some of our YouTube video that we filmed a couple days ago, and then I need to edit some photos as well. And that's for things like thumbnail. I'm doing a photo of the day challenge every day of 2025. I have to do that photo, and then just kind of like sit down in Lightroom with my coffee and go through some of that editing process. It's literally my favorite part of the day. It's so relaxing to just sit, drink coffee, and just be creative. So let's go do that before I fall asleep. All right, with my cat on my lap trying to take another nap, I want to really quickly break down my training plan. I printed it out, but you can probably see the website in the background, Caffeine Bullet. I've mentioned this in many videos before, but if you don't have a training plan, I really recommend you try them, because everything they use as far as training plans is completely free. So you can just go on there, type in whatever time you're looking for. For my marathon in Cleveland, Ohio, we're looking at a 3:30 time. So I printed out a 16-week plan that matches up perfectly with that. On the website, it will tell you what your easy run should look like, what your fast run should look like, and it's gonna tell you how fast you should be running on average for the entire marathon to hit your goal. I don't have mine completely memorized, obviously, but pulling up right here, my easy pace is supposed to be 9 minutes, 1 second. Steady is 8:01, tempo is 7:41, and then it gives you your recommended times for some common distances. So 10K average would be 7:20, 5K average 7:02, I don't know who uses 3K, I don't, and then your 1 mile time, 6:32. Those are like things you should be able to do. For a 3:30 marathon, that's 8 minutes per mile. However, you're likely to run a little bit more than 26.2, maybe 26.4 on the day due to crowding. They're not 100% accurate. Sometimes it's off by a couple feet or whatnot. So you should aim for about a 7:57. So that's what I would have to average the whole time. Just saying that literally sends chills down my spine. That's terrifying for me, but that's how I knew it was a good goal for me. I get 2 rest days per week. This has it on Tuesday and Friday, but I'll probably move it around a little bit. But here's what a first week would look like. Monday, 4 miles easy. Rest day on Tuesday. 5 miles easy on Wednesday. 3 miles steady on Thursday, so that's about 8 minutes right there, which is race pace. Rest day on Friday. Saturday would be a 4-mile run, and then Sunday would be your long run, 10 miles easy. That in total will be 26 miles for the first week. So that's not gonna be anything crazy. This gets all the way up to 48 miles for your peak week, which is week 12. So it gets pretty intense, but that's kind of a breakdown of my training and how it's going. I'm also doing an upper body, lower body split. I'm doing that at least 2 to 3 times a week. That's kind of just like a brief rundown of what that looks like. Like I said, Caffeine Bullet is the website. That's what I use for all my marathons, and I will continue to use for the foreseeable future unless I find something better. My cat is just totally passed out on my lap right here. I literally cannot move a muscle. She's got her head tucked under her paw right there. And I'm just kind of stuck in this spot now because if she doesn't want to move, then I guess we're going to be on our computer for another 20 minutes. You interrupted my video.
I did.
Found it. I did find my wallet. It was in my jacket pocket, which is in my wife's car, which is in Michigan right now, about 3 or 4 hours away from here. So we have it. It's not lost forever, but I thought the worst thing ever would be if it was actually here and like I just misplaced it or something, and then I could have gone and gone to that coffee shop or whatever. So not a big deal, but we at least found it. So there's not really much else going on for me today. That's kind of a really accurate day in a life where I wish things went perfectly, but they just don't. You know, for a second there, I was like, I can't make it to Earth. I don't even know if I can run on these sidewalks. I should just like quit the whole video, but I'm glad I didn't. Hopefully by getting this out here, that encourages somebody, motivates somebody to get out there and train. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you like. That really helps me. If you like more of the run and gun vlog style content where I just bring you with me, or you really like more of the methodical, cinematic, creative side to things. I like making both of those videos, but ultimately it does help me when I know what people are after. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.